And when you're ready, rising up to all fours. Let's just move through some cat-cows here. Dropping the belly on the inhale as you exhale, really round that spine. So just softening the elbows as you go back and forth. If you want to move it into a circular pattern, right? Just hips one way, shoulders the other. Go for 3 circles each direction. And as you're ready, curling those toes, sending it back into your first downward dog. Just pedal those feet. When you're ready, that right leg lifts into extension. Let's bring it into a knee to the chest. Try to flatten out, lengthen from crown to heel. We're just gonna begin to pulse this right knee in, just activating that core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently plant that foot to the outside of that right hand. Let's drop that left knee. And then we'll just slowly shift it forward and back. One more cycle here. Let's just pause here, really flexing those right toes. Let that left cheek come down to that left heel or just hovering above. And as you stand tall, let's just circle the left arm. We're going to take it right into a side plank with the knee down. So that right arm reaches up and over that right ear. Open that shoulder. Circle it towards the back of your mat. Let's take a high plank. We're going to lower it all the way down. Tops of the feet pressing, legs engaged. Let's wave it up 5 cycles of breath. Exhale, lowering down. Two more. Coming down, shift it back right into your child's pose. Let those knees open wide, sink your hips, spider tip fingers. Really feel that stretch through the underarms. A little sway side to side with those hips. Come seated up on your heels. Let's take a clasp behind the back, just opening that heart. Try to draw that rib cage in. Lift your chin. And then gently come back into your downward dog, pedal. Really press into each fingerprint, right? Noticing your hands, the rim of your palm. That left leg extends. We'll bring it into the chest. Hold it here. Find your longest version. And then 10 little pump ups into that throat area. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Gently plant that foot to the outside. Drop your knee. Let's just shift it forward and back a few times. This one, we're gonna hold it. Just flex those left toes, sink those hips down. Curl those right toes under, really get a nice stretch through the fascia on that bottom of the right foot. And then as you're ready, bend back into that left knee. Circle the right arm, pivot your right foot over. Find that nice side plank variation. One more breath in. Exhale, circle it down, high plank. We'll take a little chaturanga here. So this first one, right, maybe you lower it all the way down. Come up into that up dog or cobra. And as you're ready, pressing all the way back. Again, just pedaling, coercing those hamstrings to lengthen. And as you're ready, just slowly, footprint by footprint, just take that walk. Hang heavy. Releasing those hands, let those toes come together. We'll just come right up into a chair pose. So see if you can just drop that tailbone down. Take a breath in. Exhale, sink. Inhale, we're just gonna sweep that left arm back, a little twist in your chair, and then bring it back to center. Inhale, other side. Back to center, one more each side. Hold it here, breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Let's chaturanga, so stepping, hopping, you choose. Coming back into your downward dog. Just pause, inhale. Exhale. Right leg lifts into extension. Exhale, knee to that chest. We're just gonna rise it up to a warrior one. Try to sink down as you exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Split that right leg, reaches into extension, moving through your chaturanga here. So those are just options, right? You don't have to lift that leg. Coming back, a breath in. Exhale. Left leg. Hug it in, plant it. On your inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink a little deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, three-legged dog. Coming back into your downward dog. So just hanging out here for a few breaths, right? Inhaling, exhaling. And when you're ready for a couple of those Shakti kicks, we'll just soften elbows and knees. A little kick up, heels towards your bum. So maybe 3 little kick ups before you step or hop, top of the mat. Toes together once you're there. Find a flat back, draw the fingertips up to the knees, and then we'll sink back into that chair. Just walk your feet open, 1 or 2 fist distances. Float those arms back. Let's pop those heels. Diver's pose. This first set, let's bend it a little deeper here. Really hover that heart right off the thighs. Hold it, 2 more breaths. And then gently, arms sweep up. Fold it forward. Inhale, flat back. Chaturanga, stepping, hopping. Right, if it's too jarring on your hips, just step each foot back kindly. Coming back into your dog. One more sun salutation here. Right leg. Inhale up. Hold it here as you exhale. Another breath in. 3-legged dog. Come through that vinyasa. One breath here in the middle. Left begins to reach. Exhale, hugs it. Inhale, up to 1. Hold it. Sink. Another breath in. 3-legged dog. 4 or 5 breaths here, right? Just really working that Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, navel to that spine. One more static hold. And then go ahead and play with those little Shaktis. All right, when you're ready to transition, top the mat. Inhale to flat back. Drop it back down. Walk your feet open here. Come back into that chair. And then we'll float those arms back. This time, straighten the legs a little taller. Let's pop the heels here with a straighter leg. Tuck your chin. It's just a different feel. Reaching crown all the way to that tailbone. Fingertips reaching as well. Open that heart. 2 more breaths. Drop your heels, walk your feet back together. Come back into that closed-legged chair. Inhale, let's sweep the right arm. Come back to center. Sweep the left arm. Back to center. 1 more each side. Bring those hands to heart center. We're going to twist it. Left elbow, right thigh. If it helps to make a fist with that left hand, cup it with the right. Just beginning to stack that right shoulder now. Three more breaths here. Each exhale, drop that tailbone. Pressing into the hands, get some leverage to open that right shoulder a little more as you exhale. 1 more breath. Come back to center. Let's fold it forward. Flat back. Chaturanga. Coming all the way back into your downward dog. We're going to inhale, high plank. A push-up, and as you press back, downward dog, tap your right hand to your left ankle. Come back forward, plank, push-up, left hand, right ankle. So just back and forth, 5 each side. Take your time. You're exhaling as you lower down. You can modify by dropping your knees and just doing push-ups. I'm on my last one each side. We'll come back into downward dog. Pause, breath in. Exhale. Right leg lifts, let's bend that knee, fan it open. We're gonna flip that dog. So let's just move a little here, right? Inhale, sink your tailbone down. Exhale, circle it up. You can always stay with just that stacked right hip. 1 more. Then circle it back. Right leg lifts into extension. Bring that knee to the chest. We're gonna pivot it. Kick it out to that left side wall. You can hold the foot, you can slide the foot if you want to add a little intensity, right? Little pulses here. Eventually sliding it out right into that fallen star. One more breath here. Retrace it, right leg high. Bring it through for a runner's lunge. Arms reach forward. A breath in. We're gonna do like a lateral pull down with the knee coming in. So step it back, bring it in. Try to find some resistance in those hands. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's pivot that left heel down. Just circle right hand to the right ankle, right into your side angle. Let's take a little half bind here. So half bind or full bind if you want to move in. Just pick your gaze, what feels good on that neck. Just noticing that left shoulder stacking over the right. Let's go for 2 more breaths here. If it helps, lift those 5 toes on the right foot, right? Get super grounded. Use your forearm. Press that calf away. 1 more. Big breath in. Exhale. Let both arms reach out. You're going to stand tall. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Just stretch over to that left side wall on the diagonal. Let's come up onto that right heel for a moment. And then right to center. Big star. Toes out, heels in. Let's just bring those hands to heart center. A little pulse, a little pulse, a little pulse. 4, 3, 2. You're going to get down to that lowest point, right? And then it's just a little tuck, a little tuck, a little tuck, a little tuck. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one of each. It's a plie, then a tuck. A plie, then a tuck. Plie, tuck, plie, tuck. Halfway there. Those knees are drawing back. Last one. Get to that lowest point. Sink a little deeper. Stand tall. Pivot that left toe in, right into your Trikonasana. Again, just pressing that left shoulder back, a little bend in that right knee. You can always lift the toes to get grounded. Let's go for 2 more breaths here. We're going to pop it right up into a half moon. So if you'd like to use a block here, right, options. So you choose your variation today. I'm going to start with the block. And then maybe it's hands at heart center. Two more breaths. Just begin to rotate that left hip down. Take it right into your warrior 3. I know it's burning. Tuck your chin. Flex those left toes. Drop that left hip. Hold it. Little press up with that left heel just to fire it up. Little pulse. Little pulse. Little pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to stand tall. Draw that left knee in, hands at heart center. We'll take it right into dancers. So just your 5 breath count. And when you finish your last one, keep kicking as you come out. We'll step it wide, right into a squat. So you choose today, right? Little squats here. Maybe you're even sitting on a block this morning, if that helps. Sit a little taller with your shoulders. I love blocks, as you all know. So maybe you want to do a little arm balance here, right? Moving into crow, if that's where you'd like to go, Titivasana. We're gonna hit this 2 times, so maybe this first one is just a simple malasana, a simple squat. We have 5 more breaths. You can chaturanga, just coming back into your squat when you finish. We're just going to press it up and away, standing tall. So find your way, center of the mat, hands behind your head. So we're just going to, your feet are parallel, like towards the front of the room. We're just going to do a little right elbow to right knee, right? So a little squeeze, a little extension, contraction, extend, contraction, extension. For 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to twist it, right? Just a simple twist, left elbow, right knee. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to combine the 2. So right elbow, left elbow, right and left, right and left. Keep going. 3 more. 2. Last one. Come out, let's step that left or right leg behind, right into a side plank. So find your side plank. You can have this left foot in front of you, extending that arm. If you want to stagger those feet, so you choose your version here of this side angle, or side plank, sorry. Breath in, we're going to curl it under. Inhale, exhale. Exhale through that mouth, get rid of some of that heat. Two more. Circle it down, drop onto your forearms. Hold it here. Flatten out that back, right? So let's just do a little shift forward, a little shift back. Forward and back. We'll hold it here. Let's just shift it, right hip, left hip. Five more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it at center, just a breath in, press through those heels, lengthen, squeeze your booty. Drop your knees, let's stretch out that front belly. And then gently send it back into a child's pose. Spider tip fingers for a moment. Right hand grabs your right heel, let's circle it up for that half Ustrasana. As you come out, just find your neutral back, right? A little baby down dog. Hips stay high over those heels. Draw the navel in, lengthen. All the way back into your downward dog. Pedal. And then again, let's go for some Shakti kicks here. So just pick a few. Eventually coming up right into that chair pose. Let's just do a couple waves with the arms, loosen it up. And then we'll pause, hands move to heart center. This time it's right elbow, left knee. Make a fist. So 5 breaths here, right? Just breath by breath, moving in. Just noticing that right knee tries to creep forward, draw it back. Slowly, hands to heart center, let's fold it forward. A nice flat back, over exaggerated, tuck your chin. And when you're ready, chaturanga. Back into that downward dog. A nice full breath in, let that belly soften. Exhale, navel to the spine. So push-ups into pikes. 10 each side, so just pick. Well, you're doing 10 push-ups, so it's 5 each side. So just pick, maybe it's just a hold here today, or maybe you're gonna tap back. So the idea is 10 push-ups, 5 taps each ankle. Take your time. I've got one more each side. And then we'll hold, downward dog. Just pause, catch your breath. When you're ready, that left leg lifts, fan it open. Here is awesome, circling the knee. If you want to flip it, right, just slowly sinking and lifting. And as you're ready, transition, left leg back up into extension. Hug it in, reach it out. Maybe there's some pulses. Right, when you're ready to slide it out, reaching a little farther with that right arm. Slowly circle it around, left leg high, right into that runner's lunge. Arms reach forward. So again, it's just those pull downs, right? So find your rhythm. Going for 10 total. We're here, open it right into your side angle. So just find that alignment with your feet. You might need to open a little wider with the stance. Maybe there's a half bind or a full bind, whatever you did on that last side. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Slowly extending that left right arm up and over. Let's just take it into that star catcher. Grab that left wrist. Flex those left toes. We'll take it in, face center. Feet are in, toes parallel. Bring those hands together. Now flip those toes out, heels in for that goddess pose, right? So just shimmy a little down, side to side. And then we'll just begin to pulse. If you want to add a little intensity, you can pop one heel, pop the other heel. We'll hold it center. It's just those little tucks, little tucks. So just imagine if you have your fingers there, your index and your thumb, they're just coming towards one another. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one of each. A plie and then a tuck. Nice and slow. Knees pressing back. Two more. Get a little lower, hold it here. Let's pop both heels, just hold, knees draw back. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's straighten up, take it right out to triangle pose. A little bend in that left knee. And then pick your variation, right? Really noticing the outer edge of that right foot staying grounded into the earth. Maybe a little lift of those left toes for a moment. Beautiful. 3 more breaths. Find your way into your half moon. Right, and then whatever you did, right? Did you do hands to heart center? Whoop. Right, find your balance. Two more breaths wherever you are. Just circle that right shoulder, that right hip, right into your warrior 3, airplane arms. Flex those left, right toes towards your nose, tuck your chin, little pulses, little pulses. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall, draw that knee into the chest, hold right into your dancers. So once you get your knees together, 5 breaths. Keep kicking as you come out. Second set, Malasana. Right, again, maybe a block is your friend today. My low back's a little fired up this morning, so I'm just going to stay here. You have 5 more breaths wherever you are. So if you want to chaturanga here, coming back into your Malasana, awesome, go now. Otherwise, we're just going to press into those feet and stand tall. Face the center. Let's get into that left side waist. So once you're up, take those fingertips by the base of the skull. Feet are parallel. So you're just lifting, squeezing, right? See if you can really contract that side waist. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to twist. Tap, twist, tap, twist, tap. 4 more. Last one. Let's combine the 2. So it's a crunch and then a twist. Crunch and then a twist. Halfway there. 2 more. If you lose your balance, just come back, right? The beauty is no one can see you. So hold it here. We're just gonna step that left leg back, come right down into that left hand down, grounded side plank. You choose your feet here. We're gonna do those reach throughs. We're going for 8. So squeeze under. Squeeze under. Four more. 2. Last 1. Come down onto your forearms. Hold it here. Find that long version of yourself. Really squeeze those glutes. Little shift forward, little shift back. Starting with that left hip dip, up and over to the right. Feel the side waist contract as that hip dips. 5 more each side. For 3, 2, last 1. You're gonna come back to center, hold it here. Breath in, exhale through your mouth, shh. 2 more, breath in, shh. Breath in, shh. Drop your knees, flatten your palms, stretch it out, Sphinx pose. When you're ready for that child's pose, knees wide, spider tip fingers. Let that left hand take a hold of the left heel. Begin to rise up right into that half camel. Two more breaths. Slowly make your way down, baby down dog. Just pausing, a couple breaths here, in and out. Eventually coming all the way back into your downward dog. Let's just take a little vinyasa here. That right leg reaches into extension, bring it in, knee to the chest, gently plant that foot down. Arms reach forward. Second set here into those pull-ins. Right, so just going for a count of 10. Right, it's a navel to the spine action, right? Contracting there as well as getting into that right leg. Last 2, last 1. Step it back, arms reach up, let's drop that left knee down. Curl those left toes. Sweep your hands behind. Take a clasp of your hands. If you want to reach back, grabbing that left foot, maybe a little Gaya Mudra with that right hand. Right, you can add intensity by pressing forward or just staying out a little bit. Right, so find your way in, what feels nice. Let's drop that left foot, both arms reach up, hands to heart center. Begin to lengthen forward. Let's twist that left elbow. If you want to add a little more, you can always lift that left leg. Slowly coming back down. Let those hands come to the inside. We're just going to shift it back, straighten that right leg. Let's sit to the inside of that left heel for a half heroes. So that left knee is straight on. If you have blocks and want to take it underneath the shoulder blades, feels pretty good. Two more breaths. And coming back up and out. Bend into that right knee. Let's straighten that left leg long. We're going to sweep this right leg back, bend the knee, fan it open. And then bring it all the way through for a half pigeon. So just like gravity do its job, sink those hips down. When you're ready for that descent. Let's go for 5 more really good concentrated breaths. If your shoulders are feeling pretty tight, right, maybe airplane those arms back. Last one, breath in. Exhale. Begin to rise up, shift the weight to that right cheek, that left leg just sweeps around, grab under the calf, the heel. Just sit up a little taller, point and flex. We'll take a double pigeon. So just stacking shin on top of shin. Take one more breath wherever you are in this double. We're just going to slide it into Gomukhasana cow. So that left foot just slides over to the right side. So your knees are just stacked right on top of each other. Grab a hold, of your ankles and just sit up a little taller. If you want to take the Gomukhasana arms, right arm begins to reach up, bend the elbow so the palm is between the blades, and then that left arm comes up. So maybe you bind the fingers, and then you're just pressing into that forearm. You can stay high, you can reach forward, so just feel a nice stretch through the shoulders. If it's just too painful in the shoulders, right, stay here, lift, get it into the hips. Right, maybe a little coercion. Let's go for 2 more breaths. Slowly untangle those legs. Just take it right into a little tricep dip. So feet walk out, lift your hips. So you're just bending the bottom, the booty dropping is just a byproduct. So it's a bend in the elbow, a bend in the elbow. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring that right leg up. It's a press out and then an in. Press, dip, press, dip. Three more. 2, last 1. Drop the foot down. This time it's down and down, up and up. Down, down, up and up. Down, down, up and up. 4 more. 3 more. 2. We're going to come back to those singles. So it's a press out and then an in. As you bring the knee in, dip the elbows. Just last 4. This is it. 3, 2, and 1. Sink your tailbone down. Just stretch that right arm behind you. Stretch that left arm. Arms go wide. We're gonna come on to our backs. So let's set it up for a little bridge here. So arms are gonna reach out just like we did those knees to the chest, right? We're just doing a pull down, pull down, pull down. We're gonna hold it, don't worry. Just 4 more like this. 3, 2, and 1. Walk that left foot in, your elbows, your triceps are down, extend that right leg. Get your high heel on. It's a little lift. You're just poking the sky. Poke, poke, poke. For 5, 4, 3, keep going. Now come back in, drop your right foot down, just hold it here, lift your hips high, equal weight in each foot. 3 breaths. Last 1. Lower it down, just wag it out side to side. Come back to center, let those feet draw in. You can touch your heels with your fingertips. Lift your hips, arms reach up. So it's just a lower and a pull. You can exhale through your mouth, right? You're just really squeezing your cheeks up. 5 more. Last 1. Come back up, drop your elbows, let that left leg reach. Little lift, little lift, little lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knee, hold it high. Knees pull to that front wall. You have 3 more breaths. Slowly lower down, knees come together, give a little wag. Draw your knees in, little side to side action. Keep them wide. And then let them come together, begin to rock and roll. When you're ready for that chaturanga, just stepping, hopping, moving through your flow. Pedal it out. Let's just finish off this left side. Left leg reaches, bring a knee to the chest, runner's lunge. Arms reach forward. We have 10 little knee kick-ins, right? Little sips of breath, and then you hold it. High crescent lunge. Drop that knee down. If you want to clasp those hands, just switch it up. If you want to reach back, all right, so pick whatever you did. Both arms up. Hands to heart center. Let's lengthen forward. Twist it. Again, if you lifted the knee, just here for 5 breaths. Transitioning back down. Let your hands come down. Just shift that booty back as that left leg straightens. We're going to take it into that half heroes, so into the inside of that right heel. Again, if you want to use a block between your shoulder blades, grab it. Just don't let that right knee shoot off towards the right wall. One more full breath in. Exhale. Coming back into that runner's lunge. That left leg shoots back, bend it, fan it, right into that half pigeon. When you're ready, find that forward fold. You can have a block under your forehead. You can airplane those arms. About halfway through here, right? So really try to over-exaggerate these breaths. Really fill. Notice a little pause at the top of the inhale. Exhale, get all that stale air out. Notice a little pause at the bottom of the exhale. Let's do 2 more. As you finish, begin to lift up, sweep this right leg all the way around. Just sit tall for a moment, point and flex, point and flex. Right into that double pigeon. So again, you can tent those fingers, get a little leverage there. Make sure the ribs don't jet out. Maybe you like a little forward fold, so just pick. If you're down, rising up. Just going to keep pressing that right foot over to the left, coming into those Gomukhasana legs. If you want to use the arms, get them involved. It's that left arm up, right arm under. Press the back of the head into that forearm. Two more breaths, wherever you are. When you finish that exhale, let's just slide it right out into a straddle. So point, flex. Maybe it's a little side stretch in your straddle. Let's go for like 3 more breaths. And as you finish that last inhale, exhale, just slide your legs together. We're gonna come onto our back. So find that Gomukhasana leg. Let's do right knee over left here. And we're just gonna draw those feet down, holding the ankles. Keep that low back connected, and then just find a little sway side to side. Let that left leg extend, hug the right knee in, and then we'll take it over, spinal twist. Come up with the leg, find that arch, a little half happy baby. Use that left hand on that left hip, keep it grounded. And then just bicycle those legs for a moment. We'll take left knee over the right. Find those Gomukhasana legs. Right, feel that glute stretching out. One more breath. Hug that left knee and extend that right leg. Spinal twist. Right into that half happy baby. Just drawing both knees in. Give a little shimmy side to side. And when you're ready to slide those heels out, just finding that full surrender.